everyone. We will begin now this press conference with Gareth Bale. Please have in mind that, as usual, we do one question per intervention, and that we ask you to state your name and the company that you represent before asking that question. Comenzamos la rueda de prensa de Gareth Bale. Por favor, recuerden, hacemos una pregunta por intervención. Les pedimos que antes identifiquen con su nombre y el primero. ¿Pablo?
Hola, sí. Hola, Gareth. El año pasado es tu primera temporada con el Real Madrid en Los Ángeles, después del año pasado un fichaje que tardó, que se hizo esperar. ¿Qué esperas para este año? ¿Vamos a ver un Bale con más regularidad gracias a esto, con más confianza, después de los problemas de adaptación del año pasado?
Yeah, it was a lot more difficult last year. Obviously not having the pre-season and not being able to prepare for the season right. But yeah, I feel this season that yeah, I'm training well at the moment. I'm feeling like I'm getting fitter every day, which I didn't have last year. And yeah, hopefully that'll give me good preparation to start very well this season and be as consistent and as good as I can.
Hola Gareth, José Luis Guerrero del diario AS. Se habla mucho del Madrid de los 6 títulos para esta próxima temporada, pero me imagino que a ti te hará especial ilusión el primero de todos, la Supercopa Europea, al jugarse en tu casa.
Yeah, obviously to be involved in 6 trophies in a season is obviously great. We want to be going into every single one and trying to win them, and yeah, obviously there's a special touch on it for the Super Cup being in my hometown in Cardiff, one that I'm looking forward to, and yeah, hopefully we can do the job and get the trophy.
Hi Gareth, John Laguna, Fox Deportes. How's your Spanish first? And
I'm learning.
Bien o mal?
No.
Okay, and what's been the most difficult part of playing for Real Madrid? How different was from what did you expect when you come to Real Madrid? What's been the most difficult part?
I'm not too sure really. I obviously expected a lot. I've spoken to past players and stuff like that, but no, since I've been here, everybody has been amazing with me. Has really welcomed me to the club. The fans have been fantastic, and yes, it's been exactly what I hoped for. And yeah, it's obviously win trophies last season was a bonus, and this year we'll be trying to do the same and even more.
Buenas tardes, Gareth, Mario Torrejón, de la cadena SER. Quería preguntarte por qué te parece el fichaje de James Rodríguez por el Real Madrid y cómo crees que va a encajar en esa línea de ataque o de centro del campo. ¿Dónde le ves más jugando y si crees que vais a tener que rotar más y repartir los minutos?
Yeah, I think he's a great sign. He showed what quality he's got in the World Cup. Yeah, I think it's not for me to say. It's for the manager to decide what systems, how we play, who plays, and I'm sure everybody knows that all the players have to work hard in training and games, play well to retain your place in the team. So yeah, it's no different from any other season that you need to perform well on the pitch to keep your place.
Gareth, we're often told in England, as you're well aware, that the Premier League's the best league in the world. You're a club that won the Champions League last season, has just gone out and spent £70 million on one of the players of the World Cup. What does that say about Real Madrid, and what does it say about the strength of the Spanish league?
Yeah, for me, I think the Spanish league's probably the most exciting. Is the world's top players there. Barcelona, Real Madrid are always there in the Champions League, either winning it, coming very close. The Premier League's a great league. I think it's very close. But yeah, I think we're attracting the best players now to La Liga, and yeah, it's making it more exciting. And yes, it's great to be involved in it.
Y Melchor Ruiz, de Cadena COPE. En tu primera temporada, el Real Madrid ganó la Champions y la Copa del Rey. Quisiera saber qué objetivos te marcas a nivel personal para esta temporada tú también.
For us, I think the same is every season. I think, as I've said before, that whatever competition we enter to, which will be 6 competitions that we're able to win this year, then we want to try and win every single one of them. So yeah, for us it's going to be a long season, but one we're looking forward to, and to be able to fight for 6 trophies through the season is amazing, and yeah, we'll be trying to get all 6 if we can.
Hi Gareth, James from Sky, good afternoon. Because of what you achieved last season on a personal basis, is there less pressure going into season 2 or more because suddenly the competition for places looks as fierce as ever at Real Madrid?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think it's going to be an exciting season. I think when you're at the biggest club in the world, there's always pressure, there's always competition, and that's the exciting thing about it. So yeah, I'm not sure whether there's less or more pressure on winning the trophies, but for one thing I do know is every player in the change room, the manager, wants to win every single competition we go into. We're hungrier than ever, and yeah, we want to retain our Champions League trophy like I don't think any other team has before in the new formation. So yeah, it'll be an interesting season and one we're all looking forward to.
Hi Gareth, Gonzalo from ESPN Deportes. A bit similar question, but do you think this group is going to be able to achieve the Champions League again? It's not very common that a team achieves this goal 2 years in a row. And what's the key that helped you made it last year that can help you do it next year?
I think the fact that we have a great team spirit, everybody gets along with each other, we all help each other on and off the field, and yeah, we know how difficult it is as no teams retained the title before. So yeah, we know it's going to be a difficult thing, and yeah, we'll be working our very hardest to train hard on the pitch, work hard all season, and yeah, hopefully we can be the first team to retain the Champions League trophy.
Gareth, how hard did you find it, first of all, when you moved to Spain, and how would you think you've settled in and become accustomed to what is quite a big kind of change in lifestyle and attitude?
Yeah, no, it's very difficult when you first come over, but I think, as I said before, there's such a great bunch of boys in the change room that made me feel very welcome. Obviously it helps, a lot of them speak English, so that is obviously a great help to me, and yeah, I think getting used to the time of eating and kind of the climate and things like that, it's all quite a big change, but yeah, I've got a great team around me that helps me as well, and yeah, I felt it took a little bit of time to settle in, but I feel very comfortable now. The only thing is now is to keep learning the language, and hopefully that'll come in time.
Hi Gareth, Phil Kidd from Real Madrid TV. We said last season was a pretty decent debut season with the Champions League, Copa del Rey. How much more do you think there is to come from you, though, on an individual level, given that the fact that you've had a pre-season, you've had a year now to adapt to a new league and a new country?
Yeah, for me, I feel like I want to improve every season. I want to obviously score more goals, get more assists, play well for the team, and do as best as I can. So yeah, for me, I want to just keep improving on what I've done from last season, and yeah, hopefully there's more trophies to follow that as well.
Hey, good. Sean Conklin from the San Antonio Journal. So I know there's a lot of fans of Real Madrid in the US, and so I was wondering what you as a player, what do you think as a team is expecting from this summer tour? I know a lot of starters are missing, but what do you expect to accomplish personally for just getting trained?
Yeah, obviously the main thing for all of us is to get our fitness, but no, since we've been here, the fans have turned up to watch us train, and yeah, they've been absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's obviously great to come over to different parts of the world, and they can kind of watch us play live, and like maybe they wouldn't be able to travel to Europe so much. So yeah, it's great for that. Obviously for us on a personal level, we want to play as many games to get our fitness up ready for the new season, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a great tournament over here in the US, and one we're looking forward to.
Hello Gareth, Giovanni Robopol Daily. Do you feel like you have like a bit of an advantage going into the new league with having a hiatus going into the World Cup?
Oh, what, sorry?
An advantage over your teammates, your colleagues?
I suppose you could say in a way maybe, but yeah, it's obviously disappointing for me not to be in the World Cup on a personal level, but yeah, I think you look at the positives. I've had a nice 7-week break, and yeah, able to come back and do a full pre-season, so yeah, maybe there's advantage, maybe not, but yeah, all I'm doing is keeping my head down, working hard to get my fitness up, and trying to prepare myself best for the season coming.
Hello, Gareth. I'm Enco from the Netherlands. You had a tremendous season. So what are your personal goals for the upcoming season?
As I said before, for me it's just to keep improving every year. I think for me I want to score more goals, get more assists, work hard for the team. That's all I can keep doing, to be honest. Thank you.
Hello, Gareth. Carlos Pérez from La Opinion. Since it's the fifth year of Real Madrid coming to UCLA or to the United States, do you think in which form does it help the US to grow in soccer? Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's important for big teams when they can to come over here. I think US soccer is on the rise. I think it showed this year in the World Cup. They had a record amount of viewers watching them, and yeah, I think for a while now it's kept improving. I think a lot of people are more watching it. The standard of the game over here has gone up, and yeah, if we can help do that by coming over, then that's great. And I think a lot of players now are finding it very exciting to come over here to play football, and yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will continue to do that.
Gareth. Hi, here, Rodrigo Gareth from Telemundo. What do you feel when you come outside Europe and realize how big the Real Madrid effect is in people in all over the world? It impacts you in another way, traveling outside Europe and feeling that passion.
Yeah, I think everybody knows Real Madrid is a massive club, but yeah, when you do travel outside Europe, you don't quite expect as many fans as you do, and you've seen when people turn up to training in hundreds, and there's maybe a few thousand there. So yeah, it's obviously great to come out here to see the fans out here as well, and yeah, hopefully we can perform them on the pitch when we play in the matches.
Gareth, yo filo Argento Discovery Fútbol. En el sistema técnico-táctico que está utilizando Ancelotti, ¿cuál sería el perfil ideal para ti entre James e Isco?
For me, it's not really a question I can answer, to be honest. That's one for the manager to decide, and yeah, obviously this is what he chooses to do, so yeah, I can't really comment too much on that.
We have time for 2 more questions. Yeah.
Gareth, buenas tardes, Stephen Sousa de Time Warner Cable Deportes. Gareth, tú tuviste un año de adaptación y eras el fichaje más importante en ese momento. Ahora llega James y es el fichaje importante al momento. ¿Tú qué le recomendarías al llegar al equipo con la importancia que está llegando después de lo que tú viviste? ¿Qué es lo primero que le aconsejarías al ser tan jóvenes?
Yeah, it's obviously difficult coming to a new club, no matter where it is, but yeah, I think for him it's mainly to try and get settled off the pitch as soon as possible, obviously find a place to live and be settled down in that kind of way. I think that always helps. Well, that helped me last year to kind of settle in very well, and I'm sure all the boys in the change rooms will welcome him just as well as anybody, and yeah, make him feel comfortable, which will hopefully help him play well on the pitch for us.
Last question.
Gareth, it's Cameron SNTV. My question for you is your thoughts on James Rodriguez and whether you think he will help with Champions League success.
Yeah, he's obviously he's shown in the World Cup what a good player he is, and yeah, I think when you come to Real Madrid, you want to play with the best players. So hopefully he can produce what he did in the World Cup for us as well. And yeah, I think if you're signing great players, then it's always going to help the team, and hopefully, yeah, we can win the Champions League again this year with him as well.
Thank you very much. Adios.